Welcome back to another episode of Studio Talk. We got my man DJ Swagg of Round Here Radio in the building.
It's good, man.
How things going, man?
Man, it's been good, man. It's been good. It's been all right. Can't complain, man.
Man, how long have you been in the business, like in the radio business, man?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years officially. 6 years. It did not start out as Round Here Radio. It started out as Underground Augusta. It was a spinoff from Trey Williams had Underground Augusta, the website.
Right, I remember that.
He had the website. He was doing the magazine and everything. And I came along. This is the same time I was the only DJ in the city who had a mobile app for booking me and listening to mixes and all of that.
Oh, so, man. Well, you had a mobile app back in the day?
Yeah, I had.
Before it even started popping?
Before it even was popping. I had a mobile app, and that's how people booked me. That's how you listen to mixes.
When was this? Like, what would you say when you first started with the app?
It was I moved back here 2010, 2011, 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ahead
of your time.
So, man. He had the website, the magazine, Underground Augusta. I was like, hey, man, why we ain't got no radio station Underground Augusta?
Right.
So I came up with the radio station for Underground Augusta. It was cool. It was dope. 6 months up and running. Then I thought about something. The artists ain't benefiting.
Okay.
I'm playing the music, yeah, but it don't count. How can I make this better?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Let's make sure the station is BDS monitored. I'm gonna pay the pros, so the artists get the royalties. Okay, cool. I know what to do.
Right.
Came back probably about 3 months later. Round Here Radio was born.
That's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. So you kind of went into it a little bit, but I would ask you. So, what's your industry story? Like, how do you get started in the game? Because you are a DJ. Now, listen. We're gonna get to it a little later on, but I think that you are a very slept-on DJ, all right? I've seen his setup, right? I know the power that he brings. So I saw like a homecoming setup. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, I know you seen the real thing. You saw the homecoming setup.
Bro, I was like, yo, like, you doing it like that?
That is every homecoming.
He's like, bro, how big you want? I was like, boy, I ain't know you was packing that kind of power. So, so you are a DJ.
I am a DJ.
You can't cut. I heard him cut.
I can.
You know what I'm saying? I heard him blending. I'm like, okay, so what's your industry story, man? Like, how did you get started, you know what I'm saying, in the game?
True story. I was a Marine first and foremost, and I worked security guard in a nightclub.
Okay.
I worked my way from the bathroom to the outside man to finally on stage next to the DJs. That was my spot. Stand next to DJs. Nobody come on stage. Nobody touch them. I love music.
Right.
The whole time I'm on stage, I'm watching. I'm learning. I'm watching the DJs. I'm watching the crowd. Dang, okay, when he plays like this and does this, the crowd, okay. I'm learning the behaviors. Because I'm a security guard and I got to know when people are going to fight and act up.
Right.
From the DJ's perspective, I'm learning how they're using the music to manipulate the crowd. I'm learning how they're making people go to the bar and drink. Mm-hmm. I'm learning how they're making the females shake their ass. How they're making the dope boys make it rain. Just from songs.
Right.
Okay, cool. All right. Again, I was a music connoisseur. Mm-hmm. If those who don't know me, I went to Josie. I used to.
Shout out Josie.
I used to booty shake dance.
Right.
Go ahead and throw it out there. I used to booty shake dance. Yes, I'm from that era.
Yeah, hey, I mean,
I'm from that era.
Going on,
yeah,
so, hey, man, it's
and that was the thing, bro.
That was it back then. If you could dance in the 90s,
you had to know how to dance.
You could get the girls.
Okay.
So I could always dance. But because of my love of music, I always downloaded music. Everybody remember what was it, Kaza and LimeWire and all of that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was one of them. I was on it back then when all the DJs were still on vinyl. I'm up here collecting MP3s on the computer. Well, one of the DJs that I'm doing security for saw all that music.
Where you get that from?
It's not on vinyl. Bro, how you get all this music? How you doing this? So I'm giving them tracks. Here, hey, play this tonight. Mm-hmm. It's all stuff from George. Hey, play this. Crowd loving it, going stupid. The other DJ's like, well, where are you getting this music from? Mm-hmm. Whole time it's me. Long story short, my my homeboy DJ Lickum Low, he got rest his soul. He was shot in the club, in the spot that I normally would stand in to keep somebody from going on stage.
Wow.
And from that point, I decided I was going to be a DJ. That was 2008. He died Christmas night 2008, and I've been DJing ever since.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy, man. So you definitely went into you know, how we got over to like the radio station. We're going to get in that some more, but just kind of let's talk about DJs for a minute.
Okay.
You know, so we had some questions that came in, and one of the questions was, do you feel that you're overlooked as a DJ in the game? I'm not going to say in the city, because we think outside the box. Like, just a DJ in the game, like, do you think you're overlooked in the game a little bit? Because, and I say that because I hear, you know, you got the guys that's on like the syndicated, you know, saying like the radio, and they kind of do the clubs and they do that stuff there. So it's like, you know, do you feel like, how do you feel, you know what I'm saying, about your name? Like,
am I the most overlooked DJ? Nope. Officially now, I'm a DJ, but I'm not a DJ like that because of what I do. I actually won the Salute the DJ Award for Most Overlooked DJ a few years ago.
Wow.
Like when I first started the radio station, I won that award. Right. So, I mean, it's kind of funny when people ask me where do I stand in the industry, because I don't consider myself one of the lower DJs in the city, but I know I'm not the biggest DJ in the state either.
Gotcha.
I'm like right around in the middle, you know what I'm saying? You kind of have to, you got to kind of pass me to.
Right.
There's no way you don't know me.
Right.
Especially if you're from here. You should know me. If you don't, something wrong with you.
Right. I got you.
You're in the wrong circles.
I got you. So, what's a DJ's role in like this new music industry? You know what I mean? Like what's the role of a DJ? You got, so back when labels, you know, was a thing, like the DJ was like, their job was to break records.
Yeah.
So now with like so much music coming out, so many artists, so many people not necessarily needing a DJ to break their record. They could break their own record on the internet. Kind of like, what do you feel the role of a DJ is now, you know, in 2021?
It's still breaking records. It's still breaking records. It has not changed. DJs are officially the A&Rs for the streets. Point blank period. Always will be.
I like that.
What happens is DJs get caught up in where they have to DJ at. Club DJs, they're bound by the clubs that they DJ at. You can only play what's hot. So it's a little bit hard for them to sneak in, you know what I'm saying, independent artists not so known sometimes. Do they do it? Yeah, they do it. And there's some who do it to a T who are better than others, which is why you know their names, which is why they're known for breaking artists. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, you have your old school DJs. And they're not all just old school. They just feel like everything's supposed to be on vinyl, on techniques.
Right.
With those guys, what I've learned, and no disrespect to them, they are some of the best cut masters. They can do some hellified things with needles, you know what I'm saying, in vinyl. They don't DJ anywhere. They're at home. They're so pure to the art, they won't wither either way. So independent artists, honestly, you have no chance with them because they don't DJ anywhere.
They don't really have a lot of exposure.
Yeah, other than them just sitting there practicing, cutting up a song.
Right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Then there are DJs like me, and we are far and few between. We are club DJs. We can cut up and all of that, but we're more business minded. This is where the new age A&R DJs, where I come in at. This is where we are now. We're not just playing your music in the club. No, we're marketing and promoting you now. No, we own radio stations now. We own platforms outside of the clubs that host a bigger fan base. Right. So yeah, I can play your music in the club, but why when I can play your music on my radio station? And not only that, now when I go out to certain events, because I only cater to independent artists, I can play your music there. Versus just in the club with these same 150 people that's gonna come here every Saturday.
How do I get a DJ to play my song in the club? Now, so back when I was, you know what I'm saying, in the game, it was buy him a drink or some sort of favor, some sort of, he go $20 along with this. Hey man, what you drinking?
Y'all don't remember how y'all did me the first time y'all met me, do you?
Man, I sure
It's surreal. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. Funny story, Thomas stuff.
What?
Oh,
no. I'm DJing that surreal, y'all. I'm in there DJing. And I see probably like about 8 dudes walking the club.
Right.
Okay, they're cool. Dang, okay. Some dudes came out there. Hell yeah. I'm gonna play some black music in because it's surreal. It was a white club.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
right.
play a little black music in. Okay, then, yeah. Some niggas came in. Yeah, I'm gonna get it in.
Switch the vibe up for you.
Yeah, switch the vibe up. So they go to the bar, they get some drinks, you know what I'm saying? And they finally, they all came to the middle of the dance floor. Y'all came right to the middle of the dance floor and stood right in the dance floor. And I can see them looking at the DJ booth. And I'm looking at them and they looking at me and I'm like, man, what the hell? Like,
yeah, going on.
It ain't nobody else in here. It's just me and them. What the hell?
What, they're staring at me like.
2 on 1. So it was, I forgot who. I think it was Clutch in Pompey. It was somebody in Pompey. Walked up to me. They walked away from the group, walked up to me. Everybody else is looking dead at the DJ booth, bottles in hand. Ain't nobody smiling, nothing. Just waiting.
Mobbing.
I'm sitting in the headphones on like, man, I know they ain't finna ask me what I think they finna ask me. Please don't ask me that. But they actually didn't ask. They came up, they approached me, hey, I'm Pompey, I'm Clutch. They introduced themselves and all that. Hey, I got this record. If you get some chance, hey, can you play this for me? Dropped it out to me. Hey, if I get a chance, I'll play it. Mm-hmm. Took the record. I didn't get a chance to play it that night, but I did go home, listen to it, and I came back, and I think they came back a couple weeks later, and I ended up, I did play it when as soon as they walked in, I knew who they were. Oh, that's the niggas that walked up on me.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and play this. Yeah, I see him. Hey, what side of the Pompey? I see Pompey in here.
Yeah.
Do we like that? No.
Mm-hmm.
The best time to approach the DJ, meet me when I'm setting up. If the club open up at 9 o'clock, meet me there at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Carry my bags into the club for me.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me. Introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Blase. You know what I'm saying? I got this record I'm working on, all that. Hey, if you get a chance, can you check it out tonight?
Mm-hmm.
While I'm setting up, most times, you can attest to this, what do? That's when we test our laptop, make sure it's going to play for the night. We test music. We listen to it.
Getting our last little songs in, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's your opportunity right then.
So you guys kind of already have a game plan based on your venue. Like, you kind of know.
We already know what we want to play.
These are the kind of records that I'm going to play. This is my batch of songs over here.
Yep.
So if you come and I don't know this record, I really don't know I don't have time to listen to it to see where to work it into the.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
So I have a question kind of reflecting on what he was talking about. So what is really breaking a record? I mean, we kind of talk about it, and it's kind of cliche how people say it. So what is it that is really breaking a record? What work goes in with the DJ or what,
I'm going to say this right now because I see artists say this all the time. Tell me, man, shout out to the DJ for breaking my record in the club last night. Because the DJ played your record in the club when it was packed at 12 o'clock is not breaking your record.
Right.
All he did was just gave you a spin in the club at the top of the hour. That was it. Breaking your song is when the DJ plays your song that Wednesday night, that Thursday night, that Friday, that Saturday. He actually comes back and runs it right back again on Saturday because people actually wanted to hear it. They were singing it. They was chanting it. That's breaking your record.
Do you feel that there's any music that's where they're being broken right now? 'Cause I know a lot of artists are kind of fly by night right now. They might have a hot record that they don't even push themselves. So does it kind of make the job kind of hard for a DJ to get behind a record if they don't know like what the real consistency of the artist is going to be?
Nope. Good music is good music.
Right.
To this day, y'all go to the club, Juvenile back that ass up. First 3-4 notes is all it takes.
That's it.
You see females scammering from everywhere, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then the night come. Frankie Beverly. All you hear is dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means.
You know what I mean?
When music is that good,
Mm-hmm.
a DJ knows. A DJ knows what to play. I know how to mix it.
Mm-hmm.
If I walked in plenty of studios and heard a song and be like, oh dang, hey, that's tight. I know I can mix this with such and such song and such song.
Got it.
If the music is good enough, I literally can tell you the BPM of your song. I know the BPM of the song because I know every song I can mix
Right.
with it right now. That's how you know the DJ knows his music.
Wow.
If a DJ can walk right in while you recording, oh yeah, that's 138 BPM. Damn, how did you know that?